like that. I'm talking to you too.
The video you just saw is of Arkansas Police Chief Robert Bobby Ephlin. Here is another angle.
Don't touch me. That right there is why you're going to go to jail. You're not going to talk to me like that. Talking to you too.
Denarius.
Oh my God! Why you smack him, man? Oh my God! Why you smack him? Oh no! Why did you smack him?
Get that clown.
Yeah, I got it. I got it.
Serious right now? No.
The man in question is seen on your screen right here. What's rather shocking is he was hired not long ago at all. As a matter of fact, the exact date per action5news.com was on March 26th of this year. And why exactly was he even hired in the first place, you may be asking? Well, because Bill Foster, pictured here, was fired by the mayor, whose name is Joe Harris. He had been in the role since March of 2023. Big problem here. The man who was slapped in the initial video is named Denarius Williams. He is a paraplegic. The cops responded to the scene because of a fight. Williams would tell K8 News that he was embarrassed and felt helpless and also powerless. My heart certainly goes out to him. What many may not have seen from the videos is that Williams claimed not only that he was assaulted by the now former chief, but he was also choked. From the Post, Williams told Fox 13 Memphis he was taken to the hospital and treated for minor injuries, but said the emotional impact of the incident on him and his family has been far more significant. Before I give my piece of analysis, let's remember this.
Good afternoon, Mr. Reed. My name is Officer Ballard. You're the one I've been emailing recently.
Yeah, all right.
Doing well. Give me a second. I'm gonna just read you something and then I'm gonna ask you a couple questions, all right?
Great.
So you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in the court of law. You have the right to speak to an attorney and to have an attorney present during any questioning. If you cannot afford an attorney, one will be provided to you at government expense. Do you know a Catherine Elizabeth Jensen who once resided at 4111 Fredericksburg Drive?
No, never heard that.
You don't recall who she is?
I had an ex-girlfriend named Catherine Elizabeth Lane from like 20 years ago. But that's the only, you said Catherine Elizabeth Jensen?
Jensen, yes, sir.
No, never heard that name before.
How long have you been in your wheelchair?
Since I was 18.
Since you were 18?
5 years.
If you don't mind me asking, what's your condition?
Gunshot. I was robbed.
You were robbed?
Murdered. Yeah.
When and where did this happen?
In 2000, over by the pen.
By where?
By the federal pen, like, Boulevard.
Okay.
Moreland.
A paraplegic man was arrested for allegedly kicking in a door. I reiterate, he is paraplegic and was accused of kicking a door.
I'm not getting out. I just told you I'm a paraplegic. I cannot get out.
I do not have to. I do not have to.
Can you call your white shirt, please? If you pull me out of here, you better expect.
So here's the thing. I'm gonna pull you out and then I'll call a white shirt because you're getting out of the car. That's not an option. You're getting out of this car.
Call your white shirt.
I will. Get out of the car.
Come on, bro. Come on, bro.
Get out of the car. Get out of the car.
Listen,
Get out of the car.
I am a paraplegic, bro. You can me.
Get out of the car.
You can hurt me, bro.
Get out of the car. Get out of the
What
car.
are y'all doing, bro? I'm a paraplegic, bro.
You're making this.
I'm a paraplegic, bro. I'm trying to tell you that I got help getting in the car. Y'all hurt me. They can hurt me.
Get out of the car.
I'm a paraplegic. Ow.
You have to get out of the car.
Ow. Ow. Ow.
Get out of the car.
Somebody help. Somebody help!
Something right here.
Somebody help!
Stop.
Somebody help!
Stop.
Someone help!
Stop.
So are y'all recording this?
Stop.
Somebody help! I'm a paraplegic! They are doing the other things to me! Somebody please help me!
Stop.
You are helping me! What are you talking about? I'm a paraplegic!
Stop.
I'm a paraplegic! I'm a paraplegic!
Stop. Making this worse than it needs to be.
I'm a paraplegic! I gave y'all everything!
That's fine.
I gave y'all everything y'all asked for!
Cooperate.
Can y'all call the
Do not
white sheriff?
cooperate. Call whoever you want.
Can y'all call the real police, please?
A paraplegic man was beaten by the cops in another video. If a soul watching this were to possibly think that it is a one-off, it's not. The city released this statement. The mayor called for an independent review. They are addressing the incident that occurred, and the mayor is fully aware of the sitch. He's directed that it be taken seriously and independently reviewed. The city initiated the formal review process by an outside agency to ensure all the facts are collected and evaluated in a fair, transparent, and accountable manner. They are committed to upholding the highest standards of professionalism, blah, blah, blah. Appropriate action taken, blah, blah, blah. No further comment made. Follow-up statement issued once the review process is complete. There's a lot here. First off, police brutality needs to be called out at all times. These are clear cases of it. Those people who were officers / are officers should never be in law enforcement ever again. They just shouldn't. If they are reacting this way to paraplegics, it says something about their character and the way that they just view society at large. They see someone that they could take advantage of, or they have no idea that these people are wheelchair bound. And this is something that Zoran Mamdani has done very, very well. I'm watching the Masters. Has done very, very well. Is we have gone over so many times how there should not be police when showing up to a lot of different calls that they may get. What they need are mental health professionals, and what they need are people that don't think like a cop does, if you know what I mean. Because I have even seen past videos of a sheriff in Dallas admitting that they get too many calls for things that they are untrained for. And our default are people in society, in this country specifically, if anything goes wrong, the default for some is to call the cops, when that is not the person that you should be calling. But what just really gets me is you have people that, in a way, have had part of their lives taken from them. And they are living in a world that is built for people with 2 legs and not 2 wheels. The inaccessibility in this country is not only problematic, but also degrading. And now you have the police showing up to an alleged fight that went down, and this cop instilling his will and fear on someone who is in a wheelchair and allegedly choking them. And this was documented. My thought process as well was, hypothetically, what if it wasn't? And we could only go off of their allegation. A black man in a wheelchair compared to a white police chief, oh my goodness. The chances of this story blowing up are minimal, because the shock value of seeing the video is what grabs the attention of everybody across the country and why this man is now canned. Imagine what they do when the cameras aren't there. That is what goes down. So I'm glad that they made the move. But thinking that you're just gonna get rid of a police chief and it's all gonna be dandy, it won't. And it shouldn't. Hey, I appreciate you watching. Now, if you can, please do become a channel member by going to youtube.com/TYTSports and clicking the join button. If that's too much for you, you can just go to tyt.com/join to become a member. It helps all of us out here at the Young Turks and keeps our network afloat. In addition, you could follow me on my socials on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. Appreciate the love. Have a great day.